I realized quickly when I knew I should die.
Yo, this intro's way too long. Fuck, yo. It's too long, dude. And I'm realizing I don't like this intro no more.
You don't like the what?
I don't like the intro no more.
I love it.
Take a deep breath, then I can't
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? We are back at it again. I am Dez. I'm here with my partner in crime, AlF, for another installment of the What's Going On Old Man podcast. Welcome, guys. It's great to see you all again. AlF, what's good, my brother? How you been?
Retired.
Yeah, I could tell, man. You look like you just woke up. What happened?
This shit is starting too late. That's what's going on.
Damn, man. See, and again, people, that's why we have old man within the name of our podcast, because this is what you get: a guy at 10:50 talking about it's too late. Back in the day, this was the same guy. We'd be leaving. We'd probably be no. As a matter of fact, we'd be getting together now just a pregame before a party, and now at 10:50,
it's different because I was up late
because he's
last
old.
night.
Because he's old.
Up last night, and I had to be at work at 7 in the morning. So, and it was all
Again, anything he says, I'm gonna have a story for. We could go out till 5 in the morning, and we could be in the office by 7 a.m. back in the days. But again, it's fine,
Yeah.
man. I'm embracing my old manness.
We're not operating.
I'm embracing it.
And I'm doing dry January, and I realize it's not only the drinking. It's not about dry. I still felt getting up late this morning. Still felt jacked up, minus hangover feeling.
And you didn't even drink. Goddamn.
Yep.
People,
But the problem is,
more
the issue,
evidence of
yeah,
the
but it's
old
not
man.
that. Well, the difference is I don't live in Brooklyn no more. So while everybody's still in Brooklyn, easy walk home is easy. I'm on a mission driving far. So I think that's part of it too. But I think it was easier to drive than to take the train, but it was still a long mission and more technical difficulties. So
Yo,
I don't know what the deal is with my stuff. My setup is jacked up. Something's wrong.
I wanna know what's going on with time. Yo, dude, why does it feel like January is almost over already? New Year's just happened, and I look at my calendar today. I'm like, we're almost through January. We're about to enter February. Like, time is moving too fast. Before we know it, it's gonna be summertime already. Like, do you feel that, or you feel like
it's only the 15th? So I don't think things are moving fast enough.
I mean, we're through half the month already. Oh, it could move quicker for you. You wish it'd move quicker.
Yeah, I don't think it's moving that fast. I don't think so. Damn, this thing. What the hell? Like,
all right,
I'm getting rid of this thing right here. All right, this is gone. This is out of here.
More technical difficulties.
Yeah, man, I got something I was trying. It's not working. I'm gonna just get rid of it. So I'm out of here. This is the part. I don't know why. Like, you know what? I love this app in the beginning, but I'm starting to realize I don't think I love it anymore like I used to. It's just way too much stuff every week. Is something new.
Yeah, but is it app related, or are the technical issues we're dealing with?
It has to be, because I just did something the other day and everything was working fine. The same exact setup I have now. Nothing changed. I didn't even add the complicated box or nothing. I just went, you know what? I'm going straight connecting to the computer. And that's it. I'm not doing the extra stuff anymore. I even found a way where you could put now a second camera so you can have different views. So when you're talking, it have the front view and it can have whatever other view. It go back and forth, and it worked. And guess what? For some reason today it's not working. So I don't know what the deal is, but you know what?
I think you'll be fine, man.
No, I want to use this thing for its full capability, and it has all these other stuff that you can't use. So I don't like that. We're not tapping into what this thing could really do. But that's for another time, another place. I don't know. I'll check and keep playing around with it. But for now, I guess I'm stuck with this. So it is what it is. I have no control over that. All right, so this thing is completely out now. But I don't know, man. It was a winter blast. Yes, I was home on Thursday. It was like 40 degrees. It was great. And then I went out later on that day, and I got hit with a nice 20-degree chill factor, freezing cold.
Yeah, I looked at my weather. I looked at my weather app, and it was like 29 degrees, but feels like 14.
Yeah, this is not like the past couple of winters. Like, this winter started real early in November, and I knew that, and they kept saying it was gonna be a cold one. So this one so far it's not cold.
Yeah,
very cold. I mean,
last night was tough. But last night was cool. I got to hang out with some of my boys who I haven't seen in a long time. Shout out to Kareem. Shout out to Gary. It was great hanging out. got to catch up today. I don't know. I feel like you too, but I haven't taken any naps. I'm still going. I woke up early and I've been moving, so I may be a little fatigued, but
I don't
still
think. I
got
think.
I still got a little something left in my tank. But what's going on, man?
I got nothing going on, dude. I got besides work and 3-day weekend, we got MLK weekend. That's what's going on. And usually
Yo,
I would have loved to
MLK
go.
weekend.
I would
Happy
have loved
belated
to have.
birthday
I would have loved to go away, but no
to
going
Martin
away
Luther King Jr. Where would you have went on a short weekend like this?
where everybody
What are
else
your what are
goes.
your, what are your options?
You go to skiing. But the problem is like
Skiing? You ski?
yeah, dude. I've gone snowboarding, skiing. Like even if you're not on the slopes, you do a little bit. You chill,
So
relax,
so
drink.
so you ski? You don't ski, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, I do. Okay,
You
I do.
ski,
Yes. Okay, I just tried to. I'm better at it than snowboarding. I've done that better than snowboard. I
dude.
think.
Dude, do you recall the time that you skied off the slopes onto the concrete and into a wall?
Yeah, dude. That's not knowing what I had to do. But I've had other experiences where I
So
didn't do
so
that.
when did you go and become this great skier? That was the last time I ever saw you on skis.
Well, I've gone other times
And you were
where
skiing.
yeah, but then I transferred into snowboarding and I try to do that, and
When was the
that
last
was
time you went snowboarding?
I don't remember, like maybe
Yo,
was it 2 years ago?
dude, why are you faking the funk, yo? We haven't been
No,
snowboarding in like
2 years
4 years
ago.
now. Nah, it was
No,
longer than
wasn't it
that.
2 years ago when we went with Carlos?
When all of us when I sprained my neck and I think you hurt
No,
yourself and
no, no, no. There was one time it was just us that went. Remember me, you, Carlos, and Ryan? We jumped in the car.
that
What was that?
that was even earlier than what I just described. Because remember,
Okay, well,
after I had that last mishap on the slopes, I was like, I'm not going anymore. So yeah, we went before that.
but you know what? You don't have to jump on the slope. So I'd rather be doing that than staying home. But the only problem is that it's freezing cold in those situations. The kids like it. That's what I want to do it because they only listen. It's a little thing that they could do every year. They get better at it, and they were good at it. They weren't. They looked like they knew what they were
Right.
doing.
The kids were
So
getting better.
that's why I wanted to go, and I don't have to be on the freaking thing. If I want, I could go for a little bit, and then I'm like, and then go back in and
No,
chill. But
no, no, nobody said you had to be on it, but you were like, yeah, I ski. And I'm like, I know you don't ski.
I think I'm better off doing that than the snowboarding. For some reason, I think that's a little bit. It's hard too, but the snowboarding thing was just a little bit hard. Every time I thought I got it, I didn't get it, and it was just like,
Yo, my take on the whole thing is I think I missed my window of opportunity
no
to
such
become a
thing.
good skier, to become a good snowboarder at this age.
Mm.
Because the amount of falling that's involved in learning a sport like that, I can't take it at this point. At 50 years old, I can't be hitting the ground on them hard ass slopes
You know,
anymore.
I think too. I
That's
think what's
that's why
surprising.
that's why it's for the young, because like your kids will fall over and over, and guess what? They're fine. But
Yeah, but
I
there's
can't
people
do
that
that.
learn late too, and I think I think you know what it is. We're going places where that like if you go to like places like Colorado or something like where the snow, it's not that brick because no, you're falling on. You're right. You're falling on that hard freaking ice. It's not the same falling on something like softer snow where it's not as bad. I think
Okay,
the
so
fact that
what are you
it's hard.
suggesting now? I'm going to take
And the fact,
some
yeah,
trip to Colorado just to learn how to ski? No, I'm not doing
no, it's not. No, you go there to because you've never been there before. Like, if you have to see how it is, and you get to experience it. That's all this life is about. But you get a
it. No.
different type of the slopes are different over
All
there
right,
versus the ones that's down
I'll
here.
I'll
You know
see
what
you.
I'm saying?
I'll see you in the
Listen, man,
ER.
I don't
Keep
think that
practicing. Keep going
I
out there
will. I don't think that it's miss boats. It's just that you
because
gotta
I know
get up, you try
I.
again, you get better at it.
I know you wasn't going to no Colorado. If you did go away this weekend, you were going to go to one of them lodges with the hard ass snow that we just talking about.
And once again, you're not listening. I said the experience of falling on the hard snow versus falling on something a little bit more softer will make the experience different. Where you're like, okay, it's not
Nah,
that bad.
not
Of
at
course it
50,
does. You're not
dude.
gonna feel. You complain about
Not at
falling
not
on
at
hard
50.
snow.
But the point I'm trying to make, if you went away this weekend on this
Yeah,
ski trip, that you would have went to Colorado, or you would have went to the places that we usually go
I
with the
would.
hard snow.
No, that's my point. I'd want to go to somewhere like that to see something different. I never
But
been there
that
before.
that that wasn't my question. My question was, if you did go away this weekend,
Yes,
where would you have?
that's where I'd wanna go. I wouldn't wanna go to the other one because 'cause I've done those before. So that's why
So
I
you would have
that
went
would be
to
my plan.
you would have went to Colorado on
Yes.
MLK weekend.
Yes,
Yo,
like
again,
everybody else doing. If I wanted to go, what dude, it's everybody's okay, dude.
dude.
Not
How many
everybody's
times
going
have
to
you
the
been to a ski lodge? You never gone to Colorado. So this weekend you would have went to Colorado.
yes. Yes, that's my whole point because I've never been there before. Why? Like, if I had a choice to choose to go to that one, and I had a choice to go to that one, I would go to something different. That's my point.
I'm just speaking on
I
a
answered the question.
realistic level. Okay, on a short weekend like this, you were gonna go plan some major trip with
That's
plane
not a
tickets to
major. That's
Colorado.
not. Yes, dude. Everyone's doing it. It's not a major trip, dude.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying to you right now. All we were
Okay.
talking about is my point was that skiing or learning how to ski or snowboard at this age is very dangerous for people our age because the falling that's involved could really take a toll on you. And then you were like, no, it's because we go to these lodges with hard snow, but if you went to Colorado with the softer
Mhm.
snow, the falling wouldn't hurt you as much, which is questionable. I don't know what you're basing that on, but okay, we'll go.
I'm basing it on people
We'll go with that.
who do it all the time.
That softer snow
Way better.
doesn't hurt as much. But then
Mhm.
when we first started the conversation, you were like, "Hey, I'm not doing anything this weekend. I would have liked to take the kids skiing because they like it." And you're telling me when you made that comment, you were thinking
Yes.
Colorado even before the point of
Yes.
hard or soft snow
Yes.
came up. Oh,
Yes.
okay, all right.
I was thinking that if I was gonna do it, I wouldn't want to do the same regular.
But you've
routine. I
never
wanna
done
go
that
to
yet. You've gone skiing how many times? And Colorado has never been part of that. But this weekend it would have been Colorado.
Yes, dude. Like, I don't get what's so
Okay.
hard to understand. Like,
That you
because I don't want to do the
because
same
you've
thing over
never
and
gone
over.
before. I've never heard you say you want to go to Colorado.
Okay,
But
and that's my point, dude. If I had a choice to go, that's what I would have done instead of going to the regular routine. Hence, that's why I'm not going.
so that means the next time you do go skiing, it's going to be in
Yes,
Colorado.
I'm not.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm not gonna go to the
All
regular
right.
one.
I just wanted to get you on record.
If I'm doing a family one, yes,
Yeah.
that's the one I'm gonna try
Okay,
to go.
no,
to.
that's what I'm talking. I'm talking family because you said you talked about the kids
But
liking
if
it.
I'm going,
So
if the cats are like, let's go to hang out and do it, I'll do the regular one again if that's the case. But I'm talking about like if I want to try to see, and plus I want to travel and go to different places. I want to do the same thing over and over and thinking like, all right, it's great. Like so, I that's why I wanted to come.
Nobody's debating that. I was
heard
just
that it's
saying.
nice over there. So that's why I wanted to try that.
I wasn't debating that. I was just saying that when you were like, "Yeah, I didn't go over this weekend," I wasn't thinking because it's a short weekend. This is the type of thing. If you're gonna make a move, it's a quick drive here and there. But you were like, "Nah, you wanted to fly. You wanted to fly to Colorado for Martin Luther King weekend."
Yeah, dude. That's the norm. Every time, like for example,
That's the norm. You be doing. When was the last time you did a short weekend fly out trip?
The other day I went to Arizona, went to Chicago. That's those quick trips. That was a quick. We flew for a weekend. We came back.
That's not no quick trip.
That's not,
those weekends.
That was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and came back. That's
those weekends. First of all, those weekends are not You haven't mentioned one family trip. My question to you was, when have you done? And if I didn't say it, when have you done a quick weekend trip with your family? I'll wait.
All the time, dude.
Okay.
All the time, dude.
When was the last one that you flew out on a quick weekend like a Martin Luther King weekend?
Usually it's for like 4 days or whatever. This would have been I would have done a 4-day one. Why not?
Okay, dude. I'm asking, when was the last time you flew out with your family on a quick short weekend like this, on a 3-day weekend?
I haven't done that in a while.
When was the last time
I did? I don't remember.
Okay, Alf, you never did. You see,
but you're saying that you're making it sound like you can't do quick weekend getaways. I don't get it. What's your point?
No, there are millions of people who do that, but I know you don't do that. So that's why I'm like, all of a sudden you were doing a quick weekend of Colorado, and in the 40-something years that I've known you,
dude, you're not listening. Once again, you're just driving the conversation the way you want to hear it. I'm telling you that if I wanted to go to do the skiing thing, I would have not wanted to do the regular. I would have wanted to go out to Colorado. Yes, people do it for the quick weekends. You leave on Friday instead of going to work on Friday. I would have went Friday morning, took the plane, got there, within Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday no work.
Again,
that's a quick 1, 2, 3.
You're having two different conversations. People do it. I know people do it.
All right, then.
I know people do it.
That means.
But I know you don't do it though.
All right, because I never done it. What it means? What it's never gonna get done? What does that mean?
So it was just strange that out of nowhere, after I made the point about hard soft snow, you were like, "Yeah, I was thinking Colorado."
Yeah, because last time we were there,
it just seems a little strange.
I was talking to people who actually do ski and snowboard all the time. And they were like, "Yo, the snow up here versus snow up there is completely different. It's a different experience." And I was like, "Damn, if I ever wanted to do this again, this is a place I would like to go to try it." And I've heard good things about that.
Right. So
plus, my cousin's husband, he goes with his crew all the time for the short weekends, and there's like 12, 13 of them, and they do it, and they seem to have a great time. And they said the same thing too. So that's what I was thinking. when I wanted to go, and I had never been there before, so I'd want to do that. And yeah, it's a quick getaway. A lot of people doing it. It's not a big deal. I've never done it, but I wanted to do it. But guess what? This weekend is gonna be none of that. It's gonna be probably sitting on the couch, catching up on shows,
Oh
watching
shit! Speaking of
nice little
shows,
episode.
are you all caught up on Force?
I don't know. There's one less episode left. I don't know
All right.
if it's this weekend.
Yeah, it's here. There's a new episode already.
Or
But
was it? Yeah,
did you see the major last episode? It was like a significant.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
there
all
was a
right. So
lot of crazy stuff
yeah,
happening
well,
on
we don't want to
that.
spoil it for anybody who's watching
I don't
Force.
care.
But
They should have watched it. What do you mean?
God
This is the
damn,
last
yo.
episode right now.
So
I don't care to talk about it that much, but
okay.
I think that okay, like what this thing is only what 2 seasons or 3 seasons?
I think this is season 3, man. It's been rocking
Oh,
out.
was this season 3?
But I didn't realize it was the series finale. I didn't
Yeah, it's
realize
over.
that.
This is a short one. This is not
Wow,
carrying on.
yo.
And the other one is over too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's over
The one,
too. That's one more. It's over.
and what's his name too? What you call it? Power 2 with the son in college. That's
That been
over too.
finished. That's over. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So what do you think he's gonna do next then?
It's the other one with the young, is Kanan and Ghost and Tommy when they're young.
That's gonna be the next show?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one
Wow.
where they already got the characters away. So now it's gonna be Kanan, that freaking new dude that got who was the guy that got introduced again to Kanan that at the end? The other young dude, the boy's the dude's nephew.
What's his name again? You talking about the one that introduced him to the game?
Yes, it's gonna be that dude and Kanan
What's his
and
name?
Ghost and
You
a young Ghost.
you don't
I don't know.
remember the name?
I don't know,
I gotta
but
hold on.
it's gonna be
Hold on,
Ghost
let me look it up. Look it up.
and the other guy. So that's gonna be the new crew that's gonna be rolling. You know, I don't know. We'll see. How good that's gonna be. It should be good, I guess. You know, but
Hold on, let me see if I can use Siri. Siri, who introduced Ghost to the drug deal game in Power?
Dude, it's Kanan, dude. Kanan's the one. I'm talking about Kanan is the guy Kanan is hooking up
I
with.
know, but they're all the same people. They all knew them.
But anyway, it's going to be. I don't know how long that's going to take to come out, but that's going to be the next thing. But what I'm waiting for personally, I'm waiting for that dragon Game of Thrones dragons to come out, man. Like God,
Really?
these things take way too long, man.
Yeah, but and I don't think they're that good either. Like
I thought they were good. So
House of Dragons, you really think they're
House of Dragons? Yes, House of Dragons was good. Okay, and millions of other people thought it was good too because the reviews show that it's good. Okay, you get to see the beginning story. But you know what? But you know something that's pissing me off now that they got another one coming out, but it looks like almost like a comedy thing, almost a little bit with like the something of the. It's like a knight of the freaking Seven Kingdoms. He's going around, and I'm like, this shit looks garbage, dude. I'm like, why would they take a serious show like this and kind of make it like a little, little comedic freaking twist to it? That part right there is when I think, gonna start losing people because the House of Dragons is serious business. Okay.
And would you say it's as good as Game of Thrones, the original?
Yeah, I think you gotta give it time. Yeah, I think it's gonna be just as good. It's freaking dragon action from the get go. You're seeing the story. You're seeing what's happening. Bad stuff is happening already, and this is like the inner battle between the Targaryens. I think is great. Everything is not. Listen, everything is not. It's a different story point. It's the different point of the Game of Thrones story. If you don't like the story, you don't like the story. But I think the story is good because you hear about them because they were the ones that were running stuff, and it leads into this. You see why what happened happens to them, why this whole thing tears down against. You see why Jamie at some point is called the Kingslayer because this is just years ahead of the dysfunction that you're seeing in front of your eyes between these friends. And these are all family members, just all dysfunction with the Targaryens. So I think that's a good storyline.
No. I mean the basis of the show. I fully understand it. I'm just saying I don't know if the episodes are as exciting or interesting as Game of Thrones. They're good. I love because I love the history. I love the fact that they're going back. But
I think
you think they're exciting? Yeah, I don't get that same Game of Thrones feelings. Like, I'm watching it, but when I'm sitting there, I'm not having those same I'm not having those same emotions I was having when I was watching Game of Thrones. Those amazing
Well, first
episodes.
of all, not every episode of Game of Thrones was a thrilling psycho episode, in my opinion. I don't think it was.
No,
There's some
but
episodes that were.
but each season
you gotta
they had
remember-
something. Each season they had something great. I haven't seen that in that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When the
What was a great
I told you,
episode
when
in
the son when the aunt escaped that thing when she was trapped in the I thought it was great when the son got killed by the other cousin. He didn't mean to do it, when he got control of the big dragon. There's a lot of stuff that was going on. I think it was good.
You think any of
Okay,
those
the fact that the other guy, the prince that married her, is trying to raise his own dragon, trying to be king. Like, there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of storyline. I thought it was
There's
great.
definitely conflict, but I'm saying, do you think any of them rise to the level of Ned Stark getting beheaded? What episode could match Ned Stark getting beheaded?
When the son died, I think that's what took it to the next level. When she was trying to be peaceful, that's to me as the level of Ned Stark getting beheaded. Okay, because I don't think even the guy that was playing around chasing him with the dragon didn't expect that to happen. When you start losing major characters and especially a family member, it gets crazy. So yes, that's the equivalent of Ned Stark getting beheaded.
You had that same feeling.
Yes, dude, because I didn't think that was gonna happen. I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, I hope it was looking all good, and then here comes the big dragon. And he can control that dragon, and that dragon was too crazy.
You know why?
And I thought he would have survived, but he didn't.
You know why I think I disagree, and I feel like the Ned Stark thing first hit so hard. It's because I don't think prior to that, I can't recall a show, right, where you have this main character that everyone loves, that's a hero in the show, that gets killed off that quick. That was what threw me off about the Ned Stark beheading.
Well,
and I don't know, the two kids on the dragon they flying around, that was 100 times more predictable. Like, there's not an audience member who could say they saw that Ned, unless you read the books or whatever, but if you were just watching it for the first time, there was no way you could have anticipated Ned Stark was actually going to get killed.
Well, question asked, answered. I think it was just as good. I think this is just a different angle and different it's just as good as the other one.
And all right, I'll give you another one. What episode in House of Dragons could match Joffrey getting poisoned and killed at the wedding?
Dude, that's speaking. We only on 2 episodes. I don't think that happened on the second season of Game of Thrones. Remember, Game of Thrones is 7 seasons.
Right. So I was doing a season for you. That's season 2. Give me a season 2 episode that matches that. But when did the dragon thing happen when the son died? Was that 2? That was 2, I think. That wasn't 1.
It was 2. Was it? No.
No. You know how I know it wasn't 1? Because nothing mind-blowing happened in season 1. That's why I already started to have my questions about it. Season 2 is when the brother got killed while they were flying on the dragons. And you're right. I was like, oh shit. But season 1, I don't think you could.
No. I don't think that was season 2.
That was season 1?
Yeah, because I'm like, because remember the second season started where, that was season 1, dude. Okay, another thing. Remember season 2? They started recruiting dragon riders.
Yeah.
So season 1 is when the son dies. She's in mourning. And then all of a sudden she's recruiting dragon riders. They're trying to get other people to have the same blood. I thought that was dope too. That there's actual people out there that have their blood. Because you know what they do back in the days. They're going out blazing everybody, legitimate kids and everything. So I thought it was good.
Just to digress for a second, I want to stay on this House of Dragons because it's interesting. And again, I want to go season for season, the highlights. Because maybe I forgot and you could remind me. But Breeze, that was the name of the dude.
That's the guy name. Yes,
yeah, Breeze. On Power.
So Breeze, there's going to be a new season where it's going to be Breeze, who's working with Kanan, and Kanan's crew is going to be Ghost and Tommy. That's what it's going to be.
That's going to be a whole new series.
Yeah, that's going to be the next.
Do you know what it's called? Do you know what it's called?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's going to be some Power something, whatever it's going to be called. But that's going to be a good one. So,
okay. So back to House of Thrones and Game of Thrones. So House of Dragons and Game of Thrones. So first season, all right. You gave me a matchup. You said the brother being killed. That was a serious scene. All right. So season 2. What was season 2? Now I'm talking Joffrey dying at his own wedding.
Yeah, I don't think that was just trickery, poison, nonsense. I think that was
a major episode. What are you talking about? It ended with Cersei screaming.
Okay, and we have a mother, a death, and I think getting the Dragon Riders was just as good. I thought that was great too. Okay, and then people going down there trying to get the dragons, and how many dragons they had. Like, I didn't know all these dragons. That girl, the sister, there's so much. The 2 sisters.
I'm asking for a powerful scene.
I answered the question.
No, you didn't. You didn't give it.
Yes.
What scene was that? What scene was that? What are you talking about?
There is one where they brought all the dragon people down there, and people are trying
to
get
killed. And they got killed.
But not all of them got killed. Remember, not all of them got killed. They got a few. I think that was
So that one loosey goosey guy who ends up getting a dragon.
I think it's more than one. I think it's more than one guy that does it.
And so you're saying that scene was as powerful as Joffrey dying at his wedding.
Yes, and there was another scene where there was a wild drag, it was a wild dragon. I thought it was great that she went and she flew after, and that dude bowed down to her. I thought that was I think that was just enough power. I think it was multiple power scenes put together to gear up for what's coming ahead, because it's gonna be dragons on dragon fighting.
So
and a lot of strategic stuff going on.
Game of Thrones and House of Dragons are neck and neck, in your opinion.
Well, it's only 2 seasons, so I don't know what was gonna happen. So far, yes, I'm seeing. Yes, I think that so far is just as good. I don't have a problem. I don't have issues.
I wish I felt that way.
I think that the Game of Thrones had was the White Walkers. I think that right there was a nice brewing thing going on. That was freaking great. So they don't have that here.
Dude, what about the Red Wedding? They don't got nothing on the level of these things.
That's like the 4th or 5th season.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though,
because you don't know what's gonna happen. How are you gonna talk on future seasons that you haven't seen yet? You don't know what you're gonna see yet.
I'm not, because I'm just basing on what I've seen so far, and I don't feel like they. Even though you're saying that you believe that the son dying was on the level of Ned Stark, I don't see that at all.
Absolutely.
Because for me, again, assuming you didn't read the books, that shit caught you off guard. That's one of those scenes. Nobody was in shock when the brother died on the dragon. The whole planet wasn't in shock. Like, my God, when Ned Stark got decapitated, that was serious. Alf, come on, man.
Like I said, guess what? A lot of people saw that coming because they read the book. So for people who didn't read the books, it was a shock. So my point is that
the people who read the book didn't see that shit coming.
It's the books always give you more details. You probably saw that this is going to happen to this dude. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's good. Red Wedding, Game of Thrones, I put better. I'm gonna put on top of it so far, but this is not far behind it. And I don't know what season 4 is gonna hold. I don't know what season 3 is gonna hold. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Are they even making it to season 3 or 4? Like, I feel like it's gonna be a short series.
I think it's coming out this summer. You know what's coming out this summer too?
What?
I think something with Avengers are coming out too.
Wait, one of the
I saw something
like series on Disney or movies?
No, the movie.
Feature films. Okay.
I think Captain America's coming back. I saw something.
I thought he passed the reins over to the black dude.
Black dude.
Anthony Mackie.
No. That black dude's giving that shit back. He didn't want that shit. That shit's coming right back to the Cap.
Yo,
Captain America. Okay?
I thought he gave it to Anthony Mackie. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna isn't he chilling with his shorty now, like in the 50s?
I saw a trailer and it was like him speaking, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And he's back. And I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm like, is this guy are they gonna do one of those things, go back in time and get him? Like, what? How do they spin this? Because you know what the problem with this thing is now? With all this metaverse craziness that's happening, like, are they gonna go tap
multiverse?
Yeah, are they gonna go tap a Captain America from a different multiverse and be like, I come in and help?
Yes.
That didn't want to go, like.
But that's the beauty of it. They have the flexibility to do that,
and they could bring back Iron Man too. Like, if they go to another multiverse,
yes, get another Iron Man, yes, and that's the wiggle room that they have. That's why this shit is so genius. Because everybody, all of us now we've all accepted the multiverse. We believe in it.
Yeah,
they've given us movie after movie about it. For the audience, the multiverse is real. So yes, what you just said is absolutely possible.
Yeah, so there might be some multiverse freaking. Hey, come to this universe and come help out.
Yep.
I think that's what these people have done to try to
but no,
to bring them back.
Well, in terms of Iron Man, I don't know if that's going to be the case, because now he's playing Dr. Doom in the next Avengers, right? He's playing Doctor.
I don't know what he's playing. If it is, damn, that's fuck.
Have you ever seen anybody? Have you ever seen somebody do it? Like, they're gonna take a character, the actor who played an iconic role like Iron Man, and we love you so much. Now we're gonna make you play another character, Dr. Doom. Like, that is wild, yo.
Yeah, it's called acting. You're a good actor, you get those roles, because they're gonna get that to anybody else. Why?
But now we have to kind of reprogram our minds to look at him as Dr. Doom now.
Dude, they got Iron Man's been dead for so long. That guy's gonna be Dr. Doom when you see him.
Yeah, I know. I agree. He's gonna be Dr. Doom. We're gonna forget he ever did Iron Man.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be gone. It's gonna be over. But I don't know. I think that That's what's on the horizon. I don't know. That's summertime, so that's like so far.
No, but I think that
That's
was a
so
good
far
prediction. That's a good prediction. They're gonna bring people back. That's
No, it's
it.
not prediction, dude. I saw something with Captain America coming back. I'm telling
Dude,
you.
you can't pull it up and share your.
Nah, man, I can't. I'm not trying to find this thing right now. I just remember in the movie theater, they were like,
Oh, it was when you
what?
went to see a movie.
Yeah, yeah, and
Oh,
I
I
was
thought
like,
I
what
thought
the
it was
fuck?
something you
Yeah,
saw on YouTube or
no,
something.
no, but I don't know. It's probably on YouTube. Who
Mhm.
knows? You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
think you think you think I should you think I should risk chance it? Let me try to do this shit.
No, we could do it next time. It doesn't matter. We know it's coming. Everybody want to look for it. They either they've got. If you got into a recent movie, this is what's coming in the future. Okay, the cap is back. The cap is back. The cap is back. And you know what? This dry January is going so far so good. I might
Oh,
even
really?
flip this thing into a freaking
How you
March.
feeling? So people, just a little behind the scenes. So like I said, when we first started, we hung out last night. We got to hang out with some of our boys we haven't seen in a while, and most of us were drinking because I'm not doing dry January, and my other boys aren't. So Alf got to hang out with us while we were drinking, and he wasn't. And I was like, "Yo, dude, what does it look like when you're sober and the rest of us are, feeling a little good? Like, what does it look like to you from that
Told you, I
dry?"
think you guys look stupid, straight up and down. I'm like, damn, looking in at
What?
some point, yeah,
What you
I
said?
think y'all look stupid. I think at some point you guys look normal, and then it gets to a point where it is not normal anymore. And I'm like, damn,
Okay,
this is how
so
it
no,
looks.
no, no. What
Nobody
was
could
so
talk
stupid?
right. Nobody could talk straight. Everybody's look like about to fall over. That's what I'm talking about.
You observed that
And
last night.
yeah, and
Not from me.
from everybody, okay, from everybody, dude. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn.
So what does that make you feel? Like, do you feel
I
that
feel like, damn, maybe this
that maybe you
is
should never
stupid.
drink again?
No, listen, I'm not no extremist 'cause I like drinking. I just think that
Yeah,
maybe
but why would
maybe
you
when I go
voluntarily now want to look stupid like you thought we looked last night?
I'm about to tell you, I don't think I will go to that extreme of drinking. That's what I'll do, or try to control myself not to, because I didn't like what I saw. I don't like the look. Okay, and I think some people get drunker than others, but that's part of the game. Depends. It's all about. And it's another thing. You don't eat before you go out drinking. Forget about it. Get ready to be 2 drinks in. You're freaking gone with the wind. Somebody could blow you over your done. So it's all measurements of how you want to do it. Like,
It's all what? So you're saying you're not gonna drink as much as the rest of the crew anymore, even when you start
yep,
drinking.
that's what I'm saying. Yep, that's what I'm saying.
So what's gonna be your
I'm not
cutoff? What's
there.
gonna be your
I don't know, man. It depends on how I feel, man. Because every day is listen. Every situation is different,
is
right?
it?
Depend and
When it
yeah,
comes to
depends on
drinking, like some
yeah.
people
Because
know after after
no,
four bottles
because
of
okay,
beer, I'm
because
done. After
some
three
people
glasses
could
of wine, I'm done. People could tell you that.
no, dude. There's been situations where I've had 2 drinks, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm like, damn, I know one more is gonna be on the other side. And there's times where I'm like, all right, nothing. I feel okay. So it depends.
So that's your cutoff then.
Yep. Then I have that feeling like,
The
okay,
feeling,
I
that
need this one
feeling.
more.
Okay.
Or another thing too, massive amount
Yo,
of water.
I feel like you've been capping this entire fucking episode, yo. First the Colorado shit, now you're saying you're not gonna
Uh-huh.
drink as much as the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm not, dude. That's my one of my goals. I don't want to freaking drink that much no more. I don't know. It's hard to believe.
That's
Yeah,
one of
I
your
don't
New
want.
Year's resolutions?
It's not New Year's resolution. It's just I don't want to drink that much anymore, dude. So I'm like
Well,
I'm coming. I'm
I'll
becoming
I'll
trying to
I'll,
become
I'll drink
to
for
the
you.
millennial. I'm not saying I'm not gonna drink. I'm just saying I just don't want to drink. Is there gonna be nights where I
Wait a
pound?
minute.
Yeah, but I'm trying to lower the drinking consumption.
What did you say
Right?
about the millennials?
They don't drink as much,
I
dude.
know,
They
I
don't.
know,
They
I
don't
know, I
drink,
know.
dude. It's proven. Not even proven. It's just the drinking industry is taking. I saw this $1 billion hit
Mhm.
from these guys not drinking. They don't care to drink. They more.
No, it's not.
They
It's
love
not. It's not. It's
edibles.
not.
They
It's not.
love
Is it
other stuff.
millennials or Gen
Whatever they
Z?
are, the Gen Zs or what? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's the Gen Zs. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever,
It's not.
whatever,
It's the Gen Zs. Yeah, yeah. They don't drink
whatever
as
it
much.
is.
They smoke
They don't
weed
drink.
and they take
They don't
gummies and
drink.
edibles and
Or they're doing other stuff, or they're not doing nothing. Okay, it's a different ball game. I'm not into that doing nothing stuff. I'm gonna drink, but I think that I'm gonna just drink less.
so
But
so
that's the
no, no,
plan.
no, no. I guess the what you're saying overall is you're not gonna get drunk. You're gonna avoid getting drunk.
Yes, maybe I guess
you'll just drink to drink, but the moment you feel like you're getting drunk,
right.
you're
I
gonna
mean, I
stop.
feel like I'm getting loose. I'm gonna stop or take in heavy consumption of water to try to regain the balance.
Right. I need to
That's
do
another
that.
thing too. No way. See, people keep just pounding these drinks and don't
No,
drink
no.
water, not understanding how
I'm
damage that is.
notoriously bad with that.
Because
Like I
because you
definitely
don't
should.
understand how in the morning that helps you out too.
Mhm.
Okay. And yeah, I don't like and the feeling, I don't like that feeling no more. Getting up all jacked up. I'm like, oh, screw that. And I realized, like, yeah, you are getting older because back in the days you could do the get 5, go to work at 7. Yeah, but you
Yes,
can't do
dude,
that now.
we did it
Okay.
all the time.
Yeah, but guess what? And you can't do that now. If you do it, go ahead, you could do it. But guess what? I guarantee you, you are gonna have the worst day or make so much mistakes that you don't even realize you're making until you come back the next day and you're following up on things. You're like, what's this? It's
Right.
mistakes. So those days are over. I'm not doing that.
No, we're too old for that. We can't do that anymore.
Yeah, and I can't do the 2 hour, 3 hour sleep and then try to think I'm gonna bounce back. That doesn't work anymore either. It's just
But my bad. Your third cap of the night, you talking about I was a part of that, dude. When I
yeah, you
drink
were.
and I get drunk, I listen,
Good, you
I'm
were.
always on
Okay,
point.
you were.
I don't bounce back and forth. I don't slur my words. So you capping again for the third time, man. All
No,
right? No,
you
you
were.
saw me
Okay.
slur my words last night.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Well,
Dude, you know what's funny thing about drunk people? When you're drunk in the moment, you don't know you're freaking drunk. That's the problem.
I wasn't.
You're going in.
I
You're
wasn't
like
drunk
thinking
like
everything.
that.
You're thinking
So-
you're cool, but you're really not. Because I'm standing there. And I'm like, I came in because I came in. Now everybody was all normal, and then it started like it always does.
deteriorating.
Yeah, you see the thing starts getting worse and worse. You're like, damn, okay.
Okay,
And
so
then it doesn't stop.
So what was the first sighting of? Oh shit is going left. What was the first thing you saw? Well, if you
Gary.
can, okay. G Money,
Okay.
you see, AlF calling you out.
Okay, and then followed by you. Kareem wasn't.
What?
He like
followed by
Kareem,
me?
Yes. Yeah, when we went to the other spot. At that point, when the more beers were coming in, I was like, all right, I guess these dudes are going to the freaking to the next level. I'm
The
like,
depths of hell.
yeah. So listen, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think it's especially if you live right up the block. That's even
Yeah,
easier.
we do.
But
We both live walking distance.
I can't do that shit. I'm not. I got to be smart. I got to be, like either or. Don't drive or take the train. Or even when I take the train, it sucks.
What's so bad about the train? That seems
because it's not as you know what? If it was one straight ride home, then I'd be like, you know what? Not bad at all.
You got to.
Yeah, I transfer, and then the worst thing about it, transfer in the depths of cold hell, sitting. So
you're standing on the platform,
and I don't mind taking an Uber, but I don't want the Uber to be a regular thing, man. It's not a cheap Uber ride. It's a freaking expensive Uber ride over and over all the time, and you look down at your car and you're like,
yo, I tease, I tease AlF about this
dude.
all the time. I'm like, AlF, you do well for yourself.
Nah, dude.
How?
I don't want to. Your
safety. Your safety is priceless, man.
Yeah. So guess what I do, dude? I don't want a car note and another car note at the same time. That's what these things become. Because if you're going out every week, you're spending you're spending money on drinks, okay?
For the people who don't know about it, how much are those Ubers from Brooklyn?
They range from like $110 to $150. All the time. I've never gotten
every time.
Dude, this is a $40.
Didn't you get a 90-something dollar one night? It was like a weird thing happened. You got a.
No,
I remember you told me.
No, it doesn't because I thought that. But then what happens is this: when you go back into you're usually drunk. When you go back now to get an Uber again, you're like, oh, you didn't do the tip, so now you got to go back in. So when you put that in,
you forgot the tip.
Well, I always forget. I just jump out the car and go to sleep until I have to use it again. They get the tip. It's just that when I go to use it again, I have to go in and put it in. So it's never 90-something. And it never, I don't know, it just gets crazy. And I'm like, all right. I was doing it all the time. And I was like, why am I now footing a $400-something bill for fuck when I gotta take the damn train? I'm like, no, I'm not doing
but that train thing is uncomfortable. It's hard, man.
Then dude, then guess what? Then don't go out. Like, dude, I don't like. Listen, this is not part of my entertainment budget, dude. To be paying stupid Uber rides, I don't want to do it. I'll take the train, and guess what? When the summertime is not bad, it's warm, so it doesn't feel bad. But in the wintertime, not fun. Unless I go all the way to the city to jump on the train, and I'm like, that's stupid. When the train is right there in Brooklyn, it's just not good.
Wow, man, I can't even imagine that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't
you know
care.
what?
That's why I don't care now when I'm leaving. I'm like, you know what? I don't care because while I'm on this freaking long journey, everybody's gonna be either people could have like 3, 4 more drinks, chill, go to another spot, chill, and
Yeah,
I'm
right.
still not home.
You could
So
bar
I
hop.
don't care when I got to feed. Yeah, people like I went to 2 other bars. I'm like, I just got home, so I don't care. I leave. I'm a Irish exit
Well,
everyone.
nobody was beefing about you leaving. Why you getting all hostile
Nah,
about
no,
that?
I'm just saying that I don't care. That's my
Why?
thing.
Nobody
Like,
cared either. Everybody's okay. When you left last night, I don't think anybody was like, "Oh shit, nigga, you
nah,
dissing us." We were okay with it.
no, like I said, I'm Irish and exiting everybody. That's what I'm doing. Boom, where's he at? Gone. But
Yo,
I
real
like
quick.
this lady right
Yo,
here.
real quick and shit. The only reason I'm a little hesitant to bring it up is because if I bring something up, I want to make sure that, I've researched it or whatever. But this is just such a good topic that's been on my brain all day that I have to bring it up. So forgive me if I don't have all the details. So, your boy, fucking J. Cole, dropped a new album.
Yeah, it's coming out in February.
Right. But apparently there's some
February 8th or 6th.
Oh, so it hasn't actually dropped yet.
No, so it's February 6th or 7th. It's coming out.
But he has a
Got the name
single.
of it.
So of course, you know how before they roll out or they do the drop, they put out a single. So apparently he has this single out. I saw like maybe 10 seconds of it. He's, doing the J. Cole thing. He's rapping his ass off. But I think within the song, he's talking that talk. He's strutting like no one could battle me. I'm the best, blah, blah, blah. And so now there's a lot of buzz on social media where cats are like, that nigga lost all rights to talk that greasy I'm the man talk after what happened with the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like, so he's getting mad.
Absolutely.
So you agree?
If that's true, yes.
Yeah, right. If it's true. So my apologies is that I haven't listened to the entire song yet. No, but based on what I'm seeing on social media, people are saying that he's talking cocky talk.
Well, here's the problem. Rapping is talking cocky talk. So the problem is the fact that when you're talking the cocky talk, right? And then you're talking the cocky talk, and then when cocky talk got talked back to you, you started crying.
No, hold on.
That's the problem, dude.
Hold on. You know what? You're right. We need to first of all,
right?
I know what direction you're going in, but hold on. Let's see if he is talking cocky talk. So I'm gonna quickly just pull the song up.
Listen, like I said, if he is talking, but like, what is he supposed to do? That's what rappers do. So, is this a bad situation because it looked bad? I don't know. This is an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Drake lost that battle. Okay, so
hold on.
No, man, you can look for it.
No, because I think you're jumping.
You found it?
No, there's steps to take. You're jumping. You're jumping, yo.
Dude, I don't have to follow no steps. I'm following my steps.
Oh my God, man! Because you're gonna leave out so much good stuff.
Forget the song.
Let's say the song's important because this is what it's about. Okay, I got the song.
Let's say you're right.
I got the song.
Yeah, but we got to listen to the whole song.
I don't know. We'll listen until we could hear the cocky talk that's starting all this drama.
All right.
Can you hear it?
Anything, dude. Got to put up to the mic. I can't nothing. That's why you need that thing, man.
Do you hear anything?
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes as pierced with hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got births to the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare in its spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach grown greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I'm so...
All right, I didn't hear no cocky, so I thought it was a good song, man. Internet's freaking trash as usual, okay? You know, I'm realizing another thing, too. Yo, there's a lot of, and this is stupid, but we should know this already. A lot of lies on the internet, man. God damn it, yo.
Wait, like, I think I heard the verse that they were talking about, though.
Okay, like, I don't think that was some, like...
He was like, he said some shit like, don't fuck with him.
He's right, don't fuck with him, but I don't think it's
so it's right, hold on, it's right in the beginning, so I could just play real quick.
I know, it's
hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna stop the moment we hear it, so we could talk about it. Hold on.
I
But
know
you
the
heard
part
it
you're
was
talking
early.
about.
It's
I
early.
heard
It's
that.
early.
Yeah, it's early
Hold
in
on.
the
Hold
song.
on.
I don't
Hold
think-
on.
I
Hold
don't
on.
care.
All right. So he said
Okay, yeah.
his purpose is clear to murk whoever
Yeah.
flirts with death. All right. So I will say that I believe Kendrick Lamar flirted with death with him, and my man went and apologized to Kendrick Lamar and fell out.
Yeah, that's what happened. But I don't think like that little verse right there to me, like calm down.
No, he's telling that, and he just literally said the translation of that verse is that if you ever step to me and flirt with death, he's gonna murk you, and that's not what happened. He didn't live that truth right there. All right.
Okay, dude.
But what makes it even
Half these
worse?
dudes are not true.
No. What makes this even worse about the beef that I always had a gripe with, and I don't think people talk about it enough, is that the whole thing started between Drake and Kendrick when Drake and J. Cole had this dope song together. Again, I don't recall the name, but within that song, J. Cole is the one who says something about the big three in rap, and he was referring to himself, Drake, and Kendrick. It was a compliment, but the savage on the West Coast was like, nigga, I'm not taking that as a compliment. I'm taking it as some sort of slight. And so Kendrick now says in his song, fuck the big three, it's just big me. So
I don't think he took it as a slight. It was a compliment. I just think that dude was like, I'm better.
Right, so-
I'm the
right.
best.
So
This is
now
just typical hip-hop shit.
so now you sparring. Right. Kendrick, that was hip hop all day for him to do that.
Yeah,
That was
like,
gangster, that was
dream me.
aggressive, but
Yeah,
but
Party on three.
technically, Drake wasn't the one who said that big three verse. J. Cole said it. So when Kendrick made that line, it was to J. fucking Cole, not Drake. But Drake, being a savage that he is,
I disagree because
what are you talking about?
you
J.
mentioned
Cole
his
said
name
the
got
verse.
mentioned as being. Yeah, I understand that. J. Cole, he's on a song with J. Cole. So J. Cole's saying the verse like, yo, we are the big three, complimenting all three of them. And this guy comes around saying, F you three. I'm the figure, is me.
Okay.
So that's a diss to Drake. That's the diss to the big three's like, we're the big three that's running this shit here. He's like, nah, fuckers, there's no big three. There's me and your two little minions on the bottom. And then that is a diss to Drake. But
So
you're right.
it is a Drake, but you're right. It's a diss to Drake too, right?
So it's not like he's like,
No.
Diss me for
Let
no reason.
me give you an analogy. Let's say you and I are out and some dude steps to us like talking crazy. It turns into like one of those volatile situations. And the dude is verbally disrespecting both of us. But at some point, he slaps me in the face. Who should react first? Should it be me or you?
The person who got smacked in the face.
Right.
But I don't think that's a good comparison.
No, it is. Because he was, you're right. That comment was disrespect. That comment was disrespectful for both of them. But the person who said it, that's the slap in the face. J. Cole is the one that said the big three line, and he's slapping him. So J. Cole gets the first contact.
You know what the issue
But before J. Cole does anything, his boy, after he watches Maggot, throws the first punch. Like jumping in for you. That's how I'm jumping in for myself.
I think is that he felt that, first of all, I think they gave it was a compliment that got smacked down with disrespect.
It was, man. We could move past that.
All right. And Drake took it as disrespect. This is hip hop. This is so your smack thing is not the same. These guys verbally assault each other. That was a verbal assault.
I would expect anyway. I would have expected
that was attack.
The person who said the big three line to respond first.
Well, I don't care who responded first, but the point is that
of course it matters. The person who got slapped
respond too. He had to respond. So his name was involved in it.
But I know he had to respond. I get that part off. That's
not
the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that J. Cole is the one who said the line about the big three, and Kendrick referenced that line. So that's a direct hit to J. Cole. You're right. Drake is catching some strays, but the direct line was to J. Cole, the person who said those words. But Drake being, again, it could have been because he was feeling offended too, but he jumps in. He gets into the mix immediately with Kendrick.
He was in the mix, dude.
Okay?
He was in the mix. His name
what are you talking about?
He does a
so
song.
That's what I said. He jumps in the mix. That's what I just said. So all right. So he jumps in the mix. He gets into the beef, and J. Cole follows right behind with his shit. And so it's going the way hip hop goes. Kendrick said a slick thing. J. Cole and Drake are on his ass. But at some point, this nigga goes and apologizes to Kendrick and backs out of the beef and leaves his man in there for Dolo and Drake. So
that's why
I don't know.
Not one of these dudes are even friends anymore.
I mean, it's just rap. I don't know why.
No, it's not just rap, dude. What are you talking about? It's not just rap, dude.
Nobody lost their life. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got shot. Nobody got
It's not
stabbed.
just rap, dude, because what's the name took an L on this one. What are you talking about? According to everyone, this
No.
stupid song that I don't even think is that great.
So now, so now we could go. Now we could go into what you were saying, and I'm right, and I'm gonna say the same thing that AlF said.
I don't think
This
it
may
was.
not be I don't think it's popular opinion.
But guess what?
But I am telling you,
dude.
no. But forget that. Even before we get that, because people sometimes they think that if you say one person is good, that automatically means the other person is bad. I want to say for the record, to me, in all my years of being a hip hop fan, that was I don't care. You could bring anybody else up. That was the greatest hip hop battle in rap history. And I'm going to tell you why. Throughout the history of rap and battling, you'll get a song from one person, you'll get another one. You may even get 2 rounds of it. And the songs sometimes are better on one end, and less on the other end. And that's how you decide the battle. In this situation, AlF, we got 6 songs from each rapper, and they were all masterpieces. They were all of them in there. I mean, again, I'm a Drake fan, so Kendrick's first thing, I wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah, I don't
let me tell you.
Things,
let me tell you what. Let me tell you what pulled me
but
in.
People loved them. I think Drake downfall was because of the hate for Drake too, man. That's
we're gonna get to that.
That's part of
What do you mean? That's part of it. That's all of it. This is all.
We gotta kick you down.
No. Drake's loss was definitely.
Yeah.
Drake's loss was political. If people didn't like him, it was a political.
Stop this train.
Yes,
It'll get too much now. You're all over the place. Calm your ass down. Okay?
Yo, his fucking his colleagues, his contemporaries were like, okay, this dude is getting too big. This nigga's fucking niggas bitches. We gotta bring him down a little bit. But I don't care what nobody says. If anybody could go line for line with these songs lyrically, Drake out raps Kendrick by miles.
1,000%. That's what I'm saying.
That song "Family Matters," the shit Drake is saying in that shit. And again, there's this whole rumor and notion that Drake may get ghostwriters here and there. So I'm going to preface this by saying, if Drake wrote Family Matters by himself, that shit is otherworldly. Lyrically, I don't think there's one song Kendrick rapped on that level. And Kendrick's songs are good too. His Beat the Grams is great. The song that put the nail in the coffin for Drake, They Not Like Us, great bops, great songs. But lyrically, nah, they're not touching that shit.
I just think that the people just grew sick of Drake and they do everything behind Kendrick. That's what this was, because there's no way
no
that They Not Like It was just so. I'm like, okay, this was like, this is it. This is what's gonna take this dude out. Like what? But one thing I can say about Kendrick, he has a lot of strong followers and supporters. It's not like he was some lame duck. But
no.
He wasn't a Drake, dude. So to me, I'm like I said, I will take the unpopular view. I don't think Drake lost that battle. I think he lost to people hating on the guy. You know how much dudes this dude put on?
No. But that's what I was about to say. That's the proof. That's the proof of what you're saying.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people that he had beef with, he made them fucking hits. Like Rick Ross has the audacity to go after Drake. Like Rick Ross' biggest hits are. Yo, I don't know.
Like I said before, dude. And the sad part about it is this now. Like, there's a point where you get in hip hop where nobody wants to hear you anymore, even if you're still good. Eminem is still good, but guess what? You don't want to hear him anymore.
Nah, but
it's like
the Eminem and Drake thing is very different. They came at Drake when he was like, Drake is
but Drake now, like I heard this other song the other day, and I was like, all right, it's not like, he should have done, and what these guys like. And I guess he was like, I'm just gonna keep ramming it. Sometimes you need a breather, so make them miss you a little bit and come back, or maybe I don't know. That was never his technique. His technique was flood the market. Yeah, but then after people get sick of you, and that's what happened. That's why he lost, dude.
We could consider this a cautionary tale. Like the next person coming up, you could flood the market, but even with the flood the market strategy, you got to take a break.
There's a certain amount that you got to give people, and people can't take you too much. It's just natural in people's genes to freaking hate. and Feekin want you to see you lose at some point when you're winning too much.
It's almost like being in a relationship and you have like a smothering partner, somebody who's always in your fucking face nonstop, and you're like, yo, can I just get a second?
Damn, yo.
Can you just back up a little bit?
Jeez, yo.
Right.
So yeah, dude. So he should have took a freaking break and just peeled off for a minute and then came back. I'm talking about like a break where you're off. You don't make no albums. You just do little guest appearances and that's it.
Yo,
until you
my
go
nigga,
back on the lap because you have to reset.
Drake was the clingy.
You got to reset.
Partner. Drake was the clingy partner.
You got to reset, man. But you know what, man? Like, come on, this dude was like, this thing was out of control. Domination.
No, Drake was the clingy spouse. He was a clingy spouse. He was the clingy girlfriend or boyfriend. Yes, he was clingy. He was in your face, dude. We just said it. You could be a great girlfriend, a great boyfriend, but if you're in your partner's face 24/7, they could get tired of you.
But hip hop is unforgiving, dude. Like it's like now people might not want to hear from you at all now because you're like, all right, when you get written off, it's like it's hard to come back. It's like you got to do a miracle. This whatever song you come back with got to be so ground moving and like
Drake. I think Drake is already he's already back in, man. People still
dude. I don't think so, dude. I'm telling you, it ain't just. I heard a song and it was not to me like okay, it's not the same Drake. Maybe that's one. This dude needs to chill and reset the battery, dude. A real reset. Let these other dudes come out and then make them miss you. Make them miss you for a while and come back. Dude, you don't have to do anything. You're good, okay? You could be in the lab cooking up so much, picking up a freaking killer recipe where it comes out and
dude, I don't
damage.
Drake has had a couple of bops since that battle. What are you talking about?
Like what? Which ones? Like
the first single when it starts off slow, but he starts rhyming.
Nah, dude. Didn't feel that one either. I guess I haven't felt anything that Drake has come out with so far. Whatever it is, I guess I've heard stuff. I haven't felt anything that thing. My man might be on the decline. Dude, you can't win forever. This dude did it longer than Jay-Z. Think about that.
Yeah, he did.
Okay?
He did.
So,
15 years straight.
At some point, it is over. This is how it is. Like, it's not going to continue forever. It's over, dude. I don't know. Like I said, either this dude needs to take a real break and reset or really come back. Because what he's come back with so far ain't the same Drake that you like, oh shit, that you love.
It's kind of like the Game of Thrones House of Dragons thing.
Maybe not, because I think House of Dragons stands on its own and is different. It's not Game of Thrones. I think if Game of Thrones kept going on longer and longer season, it's a whole completely different thing. Yeah. No, I'm saying that I think House of Dragons is the same level. I think it's just as good.
But you're saying these Drake songs? Are you saying these Drake songs are not on the same level?
Yeah, no, they're not. They're like, okay, dude, I don't care to listen to them. Okay? That's not how I feel about House of Dragons. Like I heard something, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, this ain't what's going on here. Mm-hmm. And I think it's because, dude, after a while, if it's 15 years, like you said, of domination, what the hell else could you freaking talk about now, dude? Like what the fuck? Like,
well, that's the beauty of Drake.
No. This dude was doing like singing. Like, dude, this dude.
No, I was about to answer your question. What else you
could?
I was about to answer your question in terms of what you could talk about. And you're right. If you're a typical rap person, your subject matter may run out, especially if you go from being super poor to being rich. But let me tell you the freaking cheat code that Drake had. He had that R&B singing shit. Which an R&B could talk about love and women and relationships forever. People will never get tired of it.
Well, then maybe he needs to forever. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a problem with him coming out doing that now because everybody's like, all right, because you got bodied, right?
He didn't get bodied. So now you're talking crazy. Just to prove your point. He didn't. Drake came nowhere near to getting bodied.
Dude, stop, man. If you speak to everyone, listen, I don't think he did, but I'm not gonna be fighting a fight that I know is lost.
Oh, okay? Dude, I fight that fight every time. Dude, I never back down from that fight.
He got bodied, dude. Okay, he lost, dude. He took an L. Period in the story.
Okay, but getting bodied and taking an L is different.
Yeah, he got bodied, dude. Okay,
body means dead.
Dude, it's a big
take an L is you lost a fight. It's an L.
I don't know if he could come back.
You're saying L and bodied are the same thing. They're not. L is a loss.
I don't think he could
bodied
come back.
You got blasted. You done. No more coming back.
I don't think he could come back. And then the fact is that if you do come back, you're now gonna come back singing like a maniac. No, dude, you need to come back to show you still got the lyrical prowess of an animal, okay?
And he did that already.
I don't like no, but what song? None of the songs he's come out with right now are freaking great. They are running the radio like it used to be. I don't hear Drake on the radio going crazy no more. It's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's over, dude.
It's not
okay?
over.
Okay, it's over. This dude run is done, dude. I heard the song the other day and I'm like, this is Drake. This is why I thought to myself, I'm like, damn, yo, what the fuck is he saying? Okay? Dude, everything comes to an end. It doesn't last forever.
Yeah, what up,
okay?
You know,
and he was the greatest. He was the greatest of all times. But guess what? Even Muhammad Ali had to freaking bow down. It's over. Right? And I hope I'm wrong. And he comes out with something. But what I've seen so far after this debacle that he was involved in, it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good at all. It hasn't been good at all. Okay? I don't know if his soul got snatched. He got taken out. Okay, but then here's the worst part.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So this is the song. Hold on.
No, but no, you could play it. Here's the worst part. Then he tried to sue. Like he tried to do some weird shit. Like, what was that about, man? That was corny.
Hold on, that's a different topic. But let's talk about.
No, dude. It was within the bag. He tried to sue. It was corny. He got destroyed. Yeah, this is a dumb song I heard.
Oh, you crazy? What? Okay. I'll point out the dope lines. Thing.
Yeah, what do you miss, dude? I tell you what you miss. You got body, dude. What's what happened? What you miss, my dude? You got body. I feel bad because I don't think so, but god damn it, millions of people thought, okay? And guess what? You can't convince them not. Yeah, it sounds like a spiteful Mr. Hofer. That's sad, yo. Turn that shit off, yo. Oh my gosh, yo.
Oh,
yo, dude, that's what I'm saying.
That nigga said you better not ask for no favors, yo.
Dude, Drake.
Whoa.
Drake, you need to
come on, son. The fact that he could address it so lyrically like that, son. These niggas turn their back. Yo. Son, he made these niggas stars, yo.
Like I said to you before, and I'll say it again, dude. Go away and take some time off, yo. Because if you don't, you're gonna be doing stuff like this, sounding like this, and it's not a good look. Okay, it's bad.
So you think that sounded bad?
This is a jungle hip hop is a jungle, and this right here is just not. Yeah, dude, he needs to leave this shit alone, man. You see what Jay-Z did when he got fucking bodied by Nas? Yeah, it was
my God.
Okay, he didn't come back trying to talk about dude, because you got to
Jay-Z didn't get bodied. I don't think Jay-Z got. Oh damn.
Okay. What the fuck you talking about?
Hold on, I gotta think about this.
Fuck are you saying? Yeah, he did. He got bodied, dude.
Yo,
okay? Ether. The word ether. He got incinerated. It's over. But guess what? He's smart to know. Okay, like in life, you're not gonna win every fight. So I'm gonna move on from this. I know who I am already. That's what Drake should have done. This was like an abused chick who won't let the thing go, keeps talking, like going back to the abuse. Yo, it's over.
Jay-Z did a song like that too after the beef too. The one he was talking about the snakes in the grass and
dude. And he learned quick to shut the fuck up and move on. Okay, because that wasn't going nowhere, and that was trash too. Like, all right, dude. It ain't ether. Is this supposed to be some ether anti-response?
Right.
Like the fuck?
Yeah,
is it an undercover response? No, dude, it's a rap. So you got to take it's like in life, dude. Like, listen, just like in life, things work out great all the time, and then things don't work out.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, sometimes things don't work out. Like, if you have like one good thing that work out, you have 10 things that don't work out. And that's how life is. It's not 10 good and 1 bad. It doesn't work that way.
Mm-hmm.
So with the 10 things that don't work out, for you to get that one good thing, you got to get up and do it all over again, right? Mm-hmm. In businesses, relationships, and rap and stuff like that, right? This dude took an L.
He took an L. Drake took an L.
Oh, yeah, dude, he did, man. This thing got bad, dude. The fucking song became like a stupid anthem, okay?
It was like the Super Bowl.
A diss anthem. So that's the worst it could be. Like, it wouldn't go away, dude. It would not die. And now you're talking about, don't ask me no favors? Oh, dude, shut up. Dude, Ether did his thing. Ether did the damage it needed to do, okay? It made Jay-Z realize, sit down, dude, okay? The king is home, okay? This is the king right now.
No, okay? No. I always felt Ether was like a reminder because niggas really forgot who Nas was. Yo.
And then the worst thing about it is like, damn, man, not even more of it was a reminder. Maybe it's a fact, man. God damn. Okay, dude, this dude, the Nas is still unstoppable, dude, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
And it's not Nas from Illmatic.
No.
But god damn it, it's like, okay, even if it wasn't an Illmatic Nas, you didn't know this, you'd be like, oh, this guy is good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If he came out today, all of us would, okay, yo, like, I feel like Benny the Butch, them dudes would have been like, yo, you need to come down with our team. They would have been like, this dude is special.
Or you look at this dude and you're like, wow, but this dude's been doing it for a long time and now he's jumping. So I don't want to go into that because that's too much.
I want to that's too much.
But Drake,
Nas in the background.
Nas. Drake did too much freaking. Drake was like Drake.
He was the really clingy.
I'm like, nah, dude. Drake was freaking a super mega out of control star, dude. Okay, every song is a freaking hit, dude. Think about every song. Like every song, he made it good. You liked like that, Drake. Like it didn't matter from that BlackBerry, like everything. So that's years and years and years and years of that, dude.
Clinginess.
So at some point, not clinginess. It's called freaking domination.
No,
People
but
don't like when you.
I'm
People
making an
don't.
analogy.
Yeah,
Of
but people don't like when you dominate that much. They hate, man. That's what it turned into. All those guys that put him on, that he's talking about, that he's crying about right now in the song, they're like, he ain't put me on, but F that dude, okay? Because he's like, wait a minute, what? Because when he was on Flaming Fire and they needed a Flaming Fire person to be on the song to them get recognition, who was on it? Drake, okay? Dropping it like crazy. Like, yeah, like Rick Ross. Like, come on, that was a dope song.
Which
and now
one?
you against the one he had with Drake, and now he's going
He has
against
a bunch
Drake?
of them. He's a bunch of them. Which
That's
one?
what I'm. That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand. Like what? So this dude, like, when these people say when you get successful, people want to tear you down. Like it's really true, dude. Like it's not a lot. You see it all the day, every day in these type of situations. You know, it could be Drake, it could be athletes, it could be sport teams. Like they win a lot, you hate them. Yankees, they hate them. The Patriots, you hate them. That's it. People don't want one domination. And this guy did not just do a total domination. This was a damn near almost a 20-year freaking run, dude. This was long, dude. Long. So when they had a chance to like, yeah, dude, bury his ass and be like, all right, yes, we're gonna run with this Kendrick dude who got a little edge to him and whatever. We're gonna ride with this guy, even though I didn't think it was all that great. But guess
Nah,
what?
it wasn't.
Yeah, but it was. That's the problem. Okay. It was, okay. That's the problem. Okay. When you're opening up for Super Bowls, okay, and your thing is getting blasted and it's a song, it's a diss song to one of the biggest stars in the game, and he has to hear it in the Super Bowl where 100 and something million is hearing it at once. That's total destruction, dude.
I
Okay?
know,
That
but
is a body.
I was referring to the battle. I don't think Kendrick I don't think
I
Kendrick
don't
destroyed him
think
in the battle
Kendrick.
at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But the fact
But
is, he kind of did.
what I would give Kendrick, is he kind of beat Drake at his own game, because remember the whole thing that made Drake like damn near a hip hop legend in the battle with Meek Mills was the back to back thing. Like I don't think we saw that. Like usually it's a back and forth. Like you rap, then I rap. But Meek said something and Drake said something, then Drake said something again. The back to back shit was dope. Kendrick beat him at his own game, because I'll never forget this dude. I was so caught up in this battle that I was waiting. Like I was up late because I knew somebody had said something, so I was waiting for Drake's song to come. Kendrick had said something, so everybody's waiting for the next song, and the next song was, guess what? Family Matters. So Family Matters comes on, dude. And I'm sitting there listening to those lyrics. Dude, I'm in shock. I'm like, yo, this dude is murdering this dude on Family Matters, right? Soon as Family Matters stops, like again, it's like 1 something in the morning. Soon as Family Matters stopped, I think I went to go back to listen to Family Matters again after I heard it the first time, and Kendrick had a song already. Like before I could, you know how you have to listen to a song a couple of times to see, and you let it play to see how really dope it is. Kendrick's Meet the Grams was up already. So
Like I
then
said, dude,
it was
Kendrick
he
was ready
the
to
timing,
go.
his timing was perfect, yo. Nobody, you know
Yo,
why people don't realize Family Matters is that dope? Because of Meet the Grams came out. You didn't have time to even digest Family Matters because Meet the Grams came and it was all deep and he was talking about his psyche and people went crazy and that was it.
I said, dude, this dude timing was perfect and not in the
Perfect,
song.
perfect. No,
I just think
perfect,
that
perfect.
timing in the sense of people wanted a new champion, and that was it, man.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. No,
Just
that timing
like in the
too.
Coliseum when you're fighting Gladiator, they wanted a new champion. They wanted to see a new person raise the freaking get their head split, and it was Drake's head that got split in that one. Can't win every battle, dude. Okay, but I know in Drake's mind he was never like this. This dude can't take me out.
No.
Impossible. Nah, dude, not impossible. So because of that, he got destroyed. Okay, and now I think it might be one of those wounds where the limp is freaking noticeable and he can't bounce back.
So after all of
unless
that,
he goes away and gives up.
we took the biggest detour in human history because
What?
all of that was said to say or to inquire, how do you feel about J. Cole talking cocky talk on his new song? Do you think he has the right to do that after what he did?
I don't think the talk was that psycho cocky where it was like a whole
He
song.
said he will murk anyone who flirts with death with him. And Kendrick flirted with death with him. That was a flirt.
I think that was just a line, so I'm gonna
That's flirting. That's a flirt.
Well, listen, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, what he did was the worst move you could possibly do.
So
It's just over.
right. I mean, you answered already. So you don't believe he should.
He's lost a lot of people already, dude.
Right. So that means, again,
dude,
my question. So you're of the mindset that he should not be able to talk cocky talk on rap music anymore. He could talk anything else, but no cocky talk. I crush you. I burn every MC in town. I'm #1 MC. He can never say stuff like that,
dude. I guess he can't be. He's just dude. You know what? This rap is a fighting sport, man. So yeah, I guess you can't talk that talk, okay? Because somebody's like, okay, I want to see death or whatever. What are you going to say? Oh, my soul, my soul, my spirit tell me not to do it. No, dude, get out of this game. It's over. Right, you messed up, dude, big time. What the hell were you thinking?
All right, so I didn't get to answer the question. So, do I feel that he should be able to talk cocky talk?
What was he thinking
in his new music? I think that if he admits and lyrically breaks down what he did and admits to the people that it was wrong and it looked kind of punkish and that, he realized it now. Like if he came up with some weird concept, I think maybe he could get back in.
So
I'm hoping
over.
I'm hoping
it's
there's a song
over.
like
The
that.
only way he could get forgiveness if Drake forgives him. They do a song together where they're questioning each other, like, why you jump in? Yeah. And he explains and he's like, all right.
Right.
But guess what? That ain't happening. Because if I'm Drake, I'm leaving this shit alone, okay?
Right.
Drake needs to leave it alone because he got scorched up, draped up. He's still in the hospital trying to recover, okay? While this dude's talking talk.
But he didn't though.
Dude, he did, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh my God,
like, I don't think he lost the battle, but he did lose the battle. Like, it's like, let's stop playing games here, okay? When have you ever, right? I don't know what you think. Rap, everything. You know what the #1 money revenue getting thing is in entertainment?
What?
It's football, okay? That's what it is. Football, okay? You pay $30 to $40 million for 30, 20-second commercials. Okay. That's how powerful this movement is. Now you put Jay-Z in charge of the thing. He puts a rapper in the and the rapper now goes and plays the big song that everyone's waiting for, okay? Is They Not Like Us. And it's not a good, like a song, it's a diss song that everybody's celebrating and singing like crazy, dude. Which has a double kind of meaning too. That's the worst thing about it, okay? So that's the worst thing that could ever happen to anyone, dude. It hit 140 plus million, whatever was watching in one shot who watched the Super Bowl. And people who didn't know this guy, like, what is that? Started investigating, like, let me find out who he is. So this was the most horrible thing that happened to him, dude.
So
you got murdered, yo.
So that's your answer in terms of J. Cole not being able to talk greasy on new music.
Yeah, man, he messed up, man. He messed up big time. Like, and he's funny thing. You don't understand, dude. This could fuck up his album sales too. People could be like, I'm not dealing with this dude. This was freaking bullshit.
But
right?
What's so heartbreaking about this whole J. Cole thing? Again, if you're not a J. Cole
good.
fan,
I was freaking pissed off about it.
No. He had the right to say fuck the big three. It's just he could have said fuck the big three. It's just me because lyrically he wrapped circles around both Drake and Kendrick. Like J. Cole to me before that whole situation, I was like, he may be the greatest ever. Like he has a song with Benny the Butcher.
See what the problem is? You're so hooked on these lyric, which is great.
About lyrics,
but guess what? But Kendrick's lyric was not that great in that stupid song. And guess what? It was a murderation track. It was a murderation destruction. So
only it is. No. And in any rap battle, we've seen that. We saw that with LL and Cannabis. Like Cannabis wraps circles around LL, but the politics of LL Cool J, one of the 4 founders, the respect behind him, the crowd just went with him, and Cannabis murdered him lyrically. Murdered him. Like Cannabis says shit in that song that was like out of this world. But people to this day will be like, LL won that battle.
Okay, but once again, it's you went against. Maybe this guy was a sleeping giant because here's the funny thing. I like Kendrick, but I'm not no big Kendrick fan. Like I like his first, second album, but I'm not, I'm not going. I was hooked on the first one a lot. I liked the first one; it was good, but I don't know. He's gonna wait a little bit, but it is what it is. But this guy, like I said, this guy got murdered, man. It was on a freaking Super Bowl, dude. Okay. The thing was getting played so much on the stupid radio was annoying. I'm like, this is trash, whatever. But now I gotta be on the Super Bowl, and to the point where they drove this dude, so he has to sue.
So are you saying
that's breaking hip hop etiquette too?
Right, but are you saying that?
What are you suing for?
Are you saying that that's whack, why? Bro. So you're saying that's why J. Cole should never have the right to talk greasy because of the pain you just described that he caused Drake.
You shouldn't talk greasy because in hip hop, there's no about my soul. You go into a battle, you win or you lose. That's what this thing is built on. That's what this thing is about. That's one of the you know how you have like the four founders when they created the United States of America. That's what they
like that's the corner. That's the cornerstone.
The cornerstone of hip hop is battles. Battles take place. And you move on with your life. Somebody's gonna win. Somebody's gonna lose.
And so he should have. So you're saying he should have never.
His soul wasn't feeling it.
Right. That I'm telling you. And
no,
let me tell you.
Album he did. No, you don't understand. He did come out at Kendrick. He did take shots. In this album, there was a song. He just didn't continue. Okay,
yeah, he apologized on stage and everybody.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't continue. He's like, oh, I felt bad for doing it. Like, what?
Yeah,
like that's the first in history.
No,
so this guy is over.
So
I'm sorry.
So on a basic level,
he's done.
Again, on a basic level, because
it's over.
You know the way that I frame it. I look at it like J. Cole did something and one of his homeboys reacted on his behalf before he did. That's how I look at it. So after that happens, for you not to, on a human level, we're not even talking about rap, on a human level, if your boy jumps into a fight for you, you got to have your boy's back forever. All right? Drake jumped in with you, you should have had his back forever. So that's on a human level. On a hip-hop level, tradition-wise, like you said, Alf, somebody says something to you, you say it back, and you battle. Never in the history of rap has anyone apologized to another person and not continue with the battle. He broke protocol, okay? So again,
dude,
I know anything is possible.
It might be over him too. Like
I never want to say that. I never want to say that because I've seen amazing shit happen. So.
It's over. It's over. Yeah. I don't even think I want to listen to the guy anymore. It's over, man. It's over. Yo, like speak. You know why it's over? You know why it's over? Because it's dude. It's you hear this and you're like, really? What are you talking about here? Because the same thing you're thinking and the whole internet is thinking, they're saying the same thing. Like, what are you talking about, dude? The big three where you just ran away and started apologizing. You can't talk this talk. Can't do it. Talk about this stuff about going backward more. Don't talk about this stuff no more. Don't talk about how they're coming to the lion's den, all that crazy talk that you did on Benny the Butcher. No, everybody could go in the lion's den and cook you up, dude. You don't want to. You don't want the smoke.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So because you don't want the smoke in a smoke-filled room, which is called hip hop, you don't deserve to be freaking talking that talk anymore. It's over.
Damn. All right. So
you need to freaking talk about other stuff. I don't know what you could talk about.
Now,
it's over.
You are.
Dude, come on, man.
You talking from your chest now.
Dude, it's the facts, man. Not only me, everybody's thinking. That's why the internet's going crazy on this saying this. Like, what are you talking about, dude? You got one of our favorite dudes bodied. He dead. Don't do anything with me no more.
Not only that. Man. He's dead. He got bodied. He's dead while doing what hip hop expected him to do. He was
yes.
He followed the rule. He followed the code.
Dude, okay, I'm gonna tell you what this is. Perfect analogy. You ever see those freaking movies where the two armies are on the side and they're standing there, the king is on one side, the other king is on the other side.
On the horses? Okay?
On the horses, and then they go into the battlefield and it's a battle.
No. It's a crash.
So yeah, boom. That's Drake and Kendrick. Okay, Kendrick army is killing Drake's army, and then you know what J. Cole does? He does that look.
He takes his little army.
Does the circle.
Yes, he takes his little army. He leaves.
Instead of going into the battle, he turns around. We'll fight for another day and leaves. And that's what he did.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yep. That's exactly what he did. Dude.
That's a great analogy.
Okay.
He did that. He did that hand signal, and everybody on their horses got. You know that quick gallop? No, the quick gallop, like a short gallop. A quick gallop. They turned. They were out.
It's called the coward's gallop. Okay, that's what that dude did. He backed out and ran out.
Like the horses.
Even the big MCs were like, it's so funny. Even the big MCs were like, yeah, I feel in the spirit, but I wouldn't have done that. They went at it because they know the rules. There's rules to this.
Right. No, my nigga.
There's rules, dude.
He turned his little army around and he galloped.
Say what you want to say. Meek Mill got destroyed too, but at least Meek Mills went out. With a warrant, he tried to fight his way. He went to a battle, he lost and moved on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he moved on. He took the L and moved on, dude. Because if you linger in that L, it destroys you, dude. Okay,
Right.
This dude got destroyed. to the point where I don't know if he could recover because this thing was the movement against him was too strong and the song was too strong. Even though I don't think it was a great song, but guess what?
So I think you're going into a different question now. The question is, do you think Drake could ever recover from this? And your position clearly is no. He'll never be back again.
Dude.
Like Jay-Z. He'll never recover the way Jay-Z recovered.
Nah, dude. Because if Ether had turned into what this song had turned into, Jay-Z would have had some problems too, dude. It'd have been problems for this guy. Okay? Nothing is set in stone 100%, but this is gonna have to be okay. This is gonna be hard for this dude to bounce back. Watch, this guy's not gonna be the same. Okay, I don't know if this dude needs to go on one of those hiatus where he goes into one of those tents. He smokes that. What's that thing that thing when you go into the outer world and looking at your body?
Peyote or something?
Aaron Rodgers does. Yeah, whatever that thing. He needs to do one of those and then come back brand new and thinking about things in a different way. He needs to stay away from now, dude. This thing was too strong, man. This is like, okay, this was the most powerful diss song in hip hop history because of the platform it was put on and how many times it was getting played. And the hate that they had for this dude just made it out of control. It was like a burning inferno that wouldn't stop.
Right.
You know how these things die after a while. Okay, you thought it was dead, and all of a sudden, it's damn. Now the dude's in the Super Bowl. What?
But I disagree, man. I think that Drake is gonna come back just as big, just as powerful. He's gonna keep going, man. Because people are still bopping to Drake hard right now. The streets are calling. They're like, "Yo, nigga, we fucking went behind this fucking hippie rap nigga from LA, and." He takes Drake. He takes Drake out, but he's not giving us. He's not feeding us. Like if you're gonna kill off the nigga who's feeding us, you gotta start feeding us now.
No, not necessarily.
That's how people are thinking. The people are thinking if you're gonna kill the nigga who's feeding us, we agree with you.
But he never had any songs that was like that.
But that's the problem. People are hungry now. That's the point I'm making. That right now niggas are hungry, and that's why Drake. Guess what? He always knew how to feed niggas shit. He's gonna do it.
I think Drake is mad. I think Drake is also mad at the people too.
Oh yeah, no, he is. He's not. He's not doing no collabs with nobody. You're not gonna hear.
I'm mad at the audience and the fans too. Okay, I think he's mad at them because Drake. Okay, dude, they turned on him, dude.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, because if everybody was like, nah, this is corny, we're not feeling this. Drake, you in? Guess what? Drake will still be here doing Drake things, but guess what? He's not. That dude needs to stay away for a while. Okay, if he wants to make a successful comeback, he needs to chill. He needs to move on. Like, okay, I took the loss, and move on.
Well, that's what you were saying in the beginning.
You have to accept the loss and move on with your life, dude. But he needs to do that because if you don't do that,
that's what you were saying in the beginning.
Forever living in the past. Forever. The past is the past, dude. You learn from it and you move on. Damn, I got destroyed, and then I freaking turn into a freaking big puss, and then I try to sue.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this bad boy up. Goddamn.
Yo, listen, man. But on the last note, hey, I wish both them brothers the best, but I don't know. I think hopefully Drake will be able to resurrect and do something great.
He can resurrect, all right, if he stays out for a while until he can get his head right, and he can make a comeback. Stop it. My final word is: leave the past in the past and move on with your life. That's a fact.
And on that note, people, we're signing out. What's going on, Old Man Podcast? Wish you a great evening, and we will see you again soon. All right, man. Hold on. Don't let it get to the